I saw the number 119104. That number was his concentration camp number that was tattooed on his forearm. Here's what intrigued me the most. As I thumbed through the pages of this book again, the thing that intrigued me the very most was he was able to take, if you will, sheer hell on this earth. The number 119104 represented unspeakable horror and atrocities that took place where some 6 million people were murdered. And yet, somehow he was able to take this number and transform it into a symbol of liberation, power, courage, and love in his life. I don't know about you, but that struck me. How on earth do you take your greatest challenges, the littlest of annoyances, and you transform them into something that makes you a better human being, where you're on a pursuit of personal growth, where you want to contribute as never before? How do you do that? That was my question, and I resolved then and there that I'm going to talk to this. I'm going to have a conversation with Viktor Frankl. Now, for those of you who know, Viktor Frankl is a very popular, millions and millions of books. He's a popular speaker around the world. I was a little naive, I'll be honest, but that dream came true, and I had a conversation with Viktor Frankl where the number 119104 changed my life in an instant. And he spoke to my soul, and I was hungry for something different. And he said, Doug, you may not always be able to create your circumstances that you find yourself in, but you can always choose your attitude towards those very circumstances. He said, this is the last of the human freedoms, the ability for you and I to choose our attitude in any given set of circumstances, no matter where it's at. He said, if you want to take me in front of a firing squad and you want to shoot me, you can, but I'll promise you this, I have learned in my hell, I have learned in my pain, that I can be free. And if you want, I will promise you this, I'll draw my last breath on this earth with honor, with dignity, and with self-respect. You'll never take that from me again because I am free. It's my choice. And I can choose my attitude in any given set of circumstances that I find myself in. Now, some people say, how can you ever be free in a death camp? Can somebody be free in a death camp? I'll tell you what, if Viktor Frankl were here, physically, no. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, he's just a little guy. He would tell you without a doubt, you can. It's your choice. Don't give that choice away to your environment, your circumstances, or other people. 1 out of 3 people has some form of mental disorder. 1 out of 3. So if you look at your 2 best friends and they're normal, you're it. Okay? That was worth it alone just for this. I want to give everybody a challenge today. Somewhere through your day before you go to bed tonight, do this dance for somebody. I challenge you, come on, are you up for it? Before you go to bed, just do this somewhere today. Lynn, that was awesome. Thank you very much for your help. Very good. Some people will choose to go through life being too sexy. Some people will choose to life going through being like the toothbrush who's whining about his job. I hate my job. To which the toilet paper replied, yeah, right. Would you agree with me that the people that you work with can basically be annoying? Particularly when you are not at the helm. As you know, I'm a psychotherapist, and as such, it's the coolest thing to be able to work with people who come in and they're going through the most difficult time in their life. Just the very beginning. So I'm going to play for you. It's called Jailbreak.